Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video for game week 26. How are we doing? I don't even know why I'm making this video because I haven't thought about FPL too much since my last video, and I'm recording this on Wednesday because I thought, you know what, it's Friday deadline again. Thursday night it's a bit too late, so maybe I'll record it now and maybe post it tonight or tomorrow morning. But you know, nothing has changed since the last video, so I haven't thought of many decisions that I said I was gonna do, because the Liverpool game hasn't happened yet. That's tonight, so that can change a lot of things of what I'm thinking. We're gonna look into that. The only news that I've gotten since the last video, and that I got it pretty quick after I posted my video, which I said, you know, one good thing that could happen for me is Gakpo not showing off, because I have Wood on my bench with 9 points. And apparently, I went on Twitter that day and I saw that Gakpo is out for the Villa game, which I was happy. That's going to help. That's extra 9 points, which isn't too little, you know. But yeah, other than that, I haven't thought about my manager, if I'm even changing it. I have one free transfer, and I kind of want to make some changes in my team because I feel like are more important. Even though my team is not too bad, I mean, I could go with the team that I have, but I feel like it's more important to invest in the team than in the manager at this point, because I also don't like any of the alternatives. But let's just jump straight into it. I'm not going to waste time. It's going to be pretty short, I feel, because there's not much to talk about. Let's go to the fantasy app over here and go to the fantasy. Here I am. If you don't remember, I'm on 48 points, but that's plus 9. It's going to be 57. Which isn't too bad compared to that. And if Emery gets something tonight, that's going to change a lot, you know. And I have a Rodgers as well, and Konate and Salah. Of course, Trent is my biggest danger because he's super highly owned, especially, you know, among engaged FPL managers and people around my rank. I'm currently on 16k from 11k, but that's probably going to change a lot with my Wood points, so we'll see about that. And yeah, if Rodgers managed to get something, Salah's not going to make any difference because he's highly owned. And then Konate, yeah, I'm not expecting Liverpool clean sheet, to be honest, tonight. I mean, it could happen. They went to Bournemouth and got a clean sheet, so you never know. But yeah, unlikely. And then Gakpo is not going to show off, so nothing to expect from that. But if we go to pick team here, this is the team I have at the moment. So as you can see, there are many problems, or many, that now exaggerating. There's a few problems. Mainly, I have 3. So I have Gakpo, who's injured. It's not a severe injury, though. So I don't know. Like, a lot of people have been jumping, especially on Twitter. I've been seeing, like, you know, the Cunha, especially after he scored against Liverpool. Now it's the hot take. And no one loves Cunha more than me. There's 2 players that I love a lot in the Premier League that don't play for Arsenal, and that's Cunha and Jota. With Jota is back, by the way, but it's just minutes risk, and he just hasn't been consistent with injuries, because he would have been in my team all the time. So Gakpo is injured, but he might be back from this. He's just too soon to play the Villa, and then they play City away, which is obviously horrible. It's not a good game week. Although he might start and might get some goals. Again, City, they were impressive against Newcastle. That's not to say that City are back, you know. We still have to wait and see on that. But after that, Newcastle at home, not bad, especially if you consider how bad Newcastle played against City. Now, as an Arsenal fan, I was hoping that this is going to be one of the difficult games. You know, Newcastle might cause them problems, and they have in the previous games, in previous seasons. But I don't know. They have to get better, because that performance was shambles against City. Newcastle at home, not too bad, but then they have Southampton at home. So this is what I'm saying. I really want to get Cunha, even though there's you know, other options out there like Mateta, Marmoush. The only thing that's ruling Mateta out for me is because I'm not playing the free hit. So I would have loved to have Mateta, to be honest, because their fixtures are good also, Crystal Palace. But as I said, they blank. There's no point in bringing in players that blanks when I'm not playing the free hit. So my other 2 options are Marmoush and Cunha. Cunha has amazing matches from actually game week 28, but the problem is If Gakpo is back and we know he's playing Southampton at home, GAMEWEEK 28, I would have keep him. And then sell Rodgers for Semenyo and just bench Gakpo these game weeks that he's injured or difficult ones. So that's one of my thoughts, right? If I go to transfers, let's just go to transfers. So if I sell Rodgers for Semenyo, because I really want double Bournemouth, and I have a lot of money in the bank as well to, you know, upgrade one of my midfielders later. Like if Saka comes back or something happens, I don't know. But this I would play all the 5 midfielders, and I would play Wood against Newcastle away, which isn't an easy game. But again, Chris Wood, he's Chris Nazari de Lima Wood. There's no tough games for him, as he has shown. Massively overperforming his XG, obviously, as content creators love to say, especially those who don't own him. Yeah, he's been massively overperforming. Yes, I mean, maybe I just feel good because I got him too late anyway, so I'm not bragging about it. But and I benched him this game week. I benched him, so it's not that I think like, oh, he's, you know, unbenchable or it's a must-have on your team. But I'm just lucky that Gakpo didn't show up or got injured for both game weeks. Imagine if Gakpo had come back. I mean, we still don't know for sure, but I just assume. Imagine if he's like in the bench tonight and he gets 10 minutes at the end for 1 pointer and blocks Wood points. I would just... that would suck. But anyways, I would play Wood and I would play Isak and bench Gakpo. Because either if I don't sell Rodgers for Semenyo and sell Gakpo instead for Cunha, or it most likely would be Cunha, even though it's a bit too early. Their game is against Bournemouth away, which is very difficult, to be honest. Like, that's why I don't like that. And I can get Cunha from the blank on, like the games are good. Let's just go and see Cunha over here. So if you look at the fixtures, 28 Everton at home, that's a good fixture, but Everton are not like, they're not the Everton that they were before Moyes took charge, because they've been on a good run lately. So there's not going to be an easy match. Before that, Bournemouth away, I mean, that's a tough game for me. For that they've beaten any of the tough teams, let alone the ones who are fighting relegation. Fulham at home again. Fulham, they're no mugs. They're fighting for Europe, you know. Which is also making me wonder why so many people are going for Glasner. Could they beat Fulham, for example? Crystal Palace away? Yes, of course they could. It's not unimaginable. But is it very likely that people are so like convinced, oh, Glasner, you know, he's the one to go for table bonus? I don't think so. Fulham at home are super good. Anyway, so those 2 games, I wouldn't like to, I mean, they're not amazing, so what's the point of having him? Everton away, but then at this game week, you have Gakpo playing Southampton away if I keep him. So I wouldn't even have to transfer in that. And I would bring him in for Southampton away on the blank game week. I mean, I could bring him if I know that Gakpo is not playing or his minutes risk or he's going to be rotated if there are any rumors. I could bring him game week 28 anyways. And then have him for this run, you know. West Ham home, Ipswich away, Tottenham home, Man United away, Leicester home. These are all winnable or not winnable, but games that Cunha could score. He's like he's a baller, as we've established. So that's one of my thoughts. And but I'm still siding with bringing Semenyo in because my initial, as I said on my last video, my initial thought was to keep Rodgers, but I hadn't thought about their fixtures. And then having looked more into it, Liverpool home, Chelsea. Okay, that's tonight. Doesn't matter. He's already in my team. But Chelsea at home, Crystal Palace away, especially with considering Villa, it's not at their best, you know, shape and form. We'll have to see what they do tonight, but it's unlikely that they're gonna, you know, impress. Brentford away, tough fixture, and then blank, and then Brighton away, tough again. Nottingham Forest at home, tough again. Southampton away, that's one easy fixture, and then straight again to Newcastle at home, City away, Fulham at home, Bournemouth away, Tottenham at home, Man United away. All difficult fixtures for Villa from now on. The only green fixture is Southampton away, so is it worth keeping him? Like, even when they had, you know, easy fixtures, sometimes he's been a good asset to me. Like, let's not get it wrong. That's why I've kept him since wildcard GAMEWEEK 6. But I feel like now is a good time to sell him. And I have value invested in him, so I've made a profit. I bought him 5.0. I think so. Yeah, 5.0, and he's 5.7 now. So even if he drops on price to 5.6, I'll still be able to sell him for 5.3. And yeah, or do I just don't do it? But if I, that's why I'm thinking. Like it's Gakpo have to be on the bench against Man City. I mean, is there a world where I play Gakpo if he's fit against City away? Yes, probably if I didn't have any other choice. But I would never play 4 defenders because yeah, it just feels like crazy. And Emery, I mean, who would I go for? There's 2 alternatives really. Like you either go for one of these table bonus, like Glasner seems like the safest one, Fulham away, even though I don't think so. So is it worth it to leave my team like this and go there? Or is it even worth it to bring in Semenyo and then get a -4 for a safer manager or a risky manager like Glasner, or a safer one like Arteta or Iraola? And then if they get, you know, because Villa can beat Chelsea at home. Chelsea with this form are not looking good. So that's a decision I have to make on Friday, unfortunately. So this video is not going to help you a lot today, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry for that. I just felt like I have to make it because I always make a team selection video. But these are my thoughts. The rest of the team, yeah, there's no point of double Arsenal defense, West Ham at home, no brainer. Fulham away from Munoz. I mean, not a good fixture, but I bought him in for the attacking returns. Mykolenko, I feel like he has, even though the AI, when I do the team there, it likes Hall more than Mykolenko. I just feel like, you know, Nottingham Forest are way more likely to score against Newcastle than Man United are to score against Everton away. Everton can keep it very tight, you know. So that's why it's Mykolenko for now. And then midfield, Salah is captain. I don't know. I don't want to risk it unless I see people, the masses going for someone else. I'm going to keep it on Salah. Kluivert, Wolves at home, great fixture, which is why I want Semenyo as well, double up on them. Palmer, Aston Villa away. This is not the fixture I want, but I talked in my last video. Please do not forget that he has Southampton and Leicester at home, 2 relegation teams. Yeah, you can sell him after that, but just don't sell it now because it's stupid. Boemo Leicester away, that's another great fixture. Wood Newcastle away, not a good fixture, but you know he can nick something on that. And then Newcastle, Isak, Nottingham Forest at home. They need to bounce back from that embarrassing defeat, so hopefully he gets something there. And Gakpo, obviously, yeah, if he's fit, we'll have to see. Like he's just there for now, but as I said, the decision I have to make is between Gakpo, Rodgers, and Emery. Yeah, and that's it. Nothing more to complicate. Let's see how the game goes tonight. That's probably, if I see that Villa play impressively, and if they get a positive result against Liverpool, a draw or a win even, not only that will help my, you know, my game week, but it would also probably convince me to just keep Emery for Chelsea as well. Because, you know, if you're getting something against Liverpool, Chelsea are in a very bad run at the moment. So, and it saves me a transfer. It's mostly that I don't like the other options more than that I want to keep Emery, because I don't want to keep Emery. The plan from the beginning was just to sell him. But because the other options are not very even Arteta with West Ham at home, I don't feel 100% confident. Maybe Iraola I feel a bit better, but other than that, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to think about it more. But thank you for watching. Good luck in this game week 26, as per usual. Don't forget it's a Friday deadline. And I'll see you. No, I'm not going to do a game week review next week because it's a Tuesday deadline. So I'm probably going to make a video on Sunday. Team selection video on Sunday, which is unusual. But yeah, I'll see you then. Please like and subscribe. Almost forgot. Yeah, we've gotten 2 new subscribers. And yeah, it helps us a lot. And see you. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.